It's another busy Saturday at the shop. Nick is just finishing up an oil change for a customer who bought himself a new hot rod.
I love it the way it is. Aluminum radiator, custom made just for this car.
Look at the serpentine belt in the front.
Everything. Look, he has. I believe this is a crate engine 44. It's a brand new block underneath from what I see. Nice. It's a nice setup. MSD ignition. It rides beautiful. Even though it's a 2-speed power glide, I still love it.
I did a good job then.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Take it out. Take it out.
Okay, good. I'm gonna take a test drive on a 55 Chevy, which my client just bought. So we just did an oil change. We'll take it for a drive, see how it goes. Harrison Ford was driving a 55 Chevy just like this one in American Graffiti. And you know what? I'm gonna take it for a drive this time. Joe, let's go for a ride.
Hey, boy, Nick.
Let's go, man. You know, it's very rare to get into a 55 Chevy, take it for a drive. I got a friend of mine many years ago. He has a 55 Chevy, 55 Bel Air. He still has it. And he doesn't drive it often, but since you came here today, came for an oil change, just bought the car, let's take it for a drive. Can't wait.
I'm the second guy you know with a 55.
Yeah, eh?
There you
That's
go.
right. Well, let's go for a little ride. Drums.
Magic.
You know, drum brakes have been around for 100 years. But then again, you know, if you want to do some updating in the future, it's a good way to go with discs. But then again, this is working good.
It works.
If you drive it nice and simple, 4 drums works. Stops good, it goes straight. You know, it's a nice drive.
Comfortable.
And it's an older restoration, but the guy did a nice job on it.
Yeah, I'm happy.
And it's got no rattles, the steering's straight. Look, this is nice.
So I got a thumbs up on this?
Yes, and you put, oh yeah, I give thumbs up on this car. I mean, really, if this was my car, I wouldn't touch it. I'd leave it. And a custom made shifter also. It is nice. This is a nice ride. This car was built 1 year before I was born. And look at it, it's in better shape than I am. Jesus, what a car, man. You know, these cars, what I love about them, there's no blind spots. You just look around anywhere, it's all windows, and you see a 360 view. This is awesome. Well, I gotta take it one more time around the block. Just love it. And I know what, you know what, this car has no seatbelts, eh?
It does.
It does? Okay, I didn't see that. You know, I'm gonna get comments on YouTube saying, hey Nick, we want you to be alive for a lot more many years so that we can make more videos. Okay, so I'm not wearing seatbelts. I know, but we're just going around the block.
Okay, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's what counts.
Oh yeah. And then they tell me, why you drive with 2 feet? I never had any issues. I've always been driving with 2 feet. I've never had an accident, so you know what? I've been driving since I was 16 years old. This is one nice ride, let me tell you. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do some tuning in the future with it, but and for now, we just want to go for a drive today. I've got other projects to do, so we'll fix it another day. But besides that, this is a nice magic ride. 55. It's 1 year older than I am. And you know what? It's in better shape than I am. It may be a 55, but you know what? It rides like a modern car. Love it, just love it. Joe, great car you got there. You think that car's loud? Listen to this one.
This is the 600 horsepower?
Yes, 597. Well, you guys asked me the question back in the past, do I build late model Hemis? Well, this is a 6.1 converted to 7 liters. So it's stroked out to 426 cubic inches. And there it is. I'll be right back. Yeah, let's put the seatbelt. Safety first, seatbelt. And my client loves this car. We built it to a 7-liter SRT
Program?
Okay, let's go. We're gonna take it for a little drive.
That is good.
Oh yeah. I don't not to touch the transmission.
No, it's good. It's holding. My
This
concern
is good,
was,
eh?
yeah. My concern was slippage, but
Yeah, no, there's no slippage, but the thing is that it is very loud, isn't it? You know, just leave it in drive. And it sits at 6.4.
that's fine. It holds. It holds.
And it holds, yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's loud. You know, he's asked me to install the cutouts, you know, to have the open exhaust.
Yeah.
I told
Why?
Buddy, you don't need them.
No, he
You
needs
don't
something
need
to
him.
close them.
That's right. Anyways, what do you need? It's a 597 horsepower, 627 torque. And it's easy to drive. It
At the
doesn't race the
wheels?
car. No, at the crank,
crank?
Yeah.
Still good. It's still awesome.
Look at
Comes
that.
up nice.
And it cuts out at 6.4. You're gonna cam, the rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you know it's got the 6.4 heads in there, right? It's a
You can
7
feel
liter.
it. You
It's a
can
7
feel
liter
it.
motor.
It takes off right away.
And we put on Mickey Thompson tires in the back. And
So to hold.
he wants to take it to the track today. I hope it doesn't break
That's
anything.
fair. No,
I'm waiting for him. He should show up any minute.
Okay.
And you think I drive it hard? Wait till you see him. Wait till you see
that's
him.
the way it was built.
Yeah, I know we built him for that.
Awesome.
Look at this. What do we got here? A 66 Mustang?
65.
65 Mustang. And you know what? This is rare. A 6-cylinder. Totally restored 6-cylinder. This is awesome.
That's perfect, Nick.
Look at that. Look at that. And my client here is looking for a V8.
I think we can help him out.
Sure. If you want V8, we can always do that. But 6-cylinder is rare, my friend. Just like George's car, the 64 Bel Air with the 6-cylinder. I love these
Something
6-cylinders.
sweet about an inline
Oh,
six.
I love them. I love them. I love them all. American made. It may be a 6-cylinder, but to me it's still a muscle car. Even though it's a 6-cylinder, because it's a Mustang. It's beautiful. 200 cubic inches. Yeah, look at it. Is this ever simple or what, eh?
Nick, they last forever.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's got a single reservoir master cylinder, just like the building in 65. That's in the interior.
Add one circuit.
I believe this is a 2-speed automatic also. You just missed a 55 Chevy that just left a little while ago. Yeah. You know, we have a lot of cars here. If you come every Saturday earlier, there's a lot of cars. This is nice. Really nice. 65 Mustang. What, they came out at 64 and a half?
Yes.
It is the same car, yeah. Nice. And you know why it's here? Because he wants a little bit more power. So what do? We fix up the 6-cylinder or do we go with a V8? What do you think?
302 is probably the way to go.
302, eh? That's what I think.
If you're gonna up it and keep it simple, that's the way to go.
I agree.
Saturdays at the shop are always a good time. Plenty of cars, good friends, and dreams being made into reality. Made from glass, rubber, and steel. And over the years, Nick has made some great friends through the shop as well. Today, he tells us the story of how he met his good friend and shop regular, George.
Somebody who I used to have a 73 Roadrunner 440 I built for him back in the days in the lane. Now he sells real estate. So one day I went to see George for, I don't know, for home sales or something, and he saw the Charger in the garage. And George said, hey, I know a guy who used to work with the Mopars, you know? And George goes, yeah, who? This Greek guy in Montreal, you know? So he comes and pays me a visit, and he tells me, Nick, you know, I want to fix up my Charger. It's got headers, intake, valve covers that were not original. And he wanted to put it back in all original shape and rebuild the engine, of course. Then I told him, sure, bring the car to the shop and we'll take it from there. And he goes, listen, I cannot bring the car here. He goes, why? Because it's my love. I just can't let it go out of my house. He goes, I let my wife go, it didn't bother me. But letting my car out is a big problem. But then I told George, I cannot come to your house and take out the engine and restore it there. You got to bring it here. So eventually, he brought it. We took it out. We took out the engine. We put it back to all original. We built the engine to all factory specs. And we took off the headers, the aluminum intake manifold, the Holley double pumper carburetor, the Mickey Thompson valve covers. We took off the aluminum intake manifold. And by coincidence, he had no original pieces to the car. He found a punch card underneath the seat in that car, belonging to one of the original owners, going back 28 years. He found the guy. He gave him a call, got his address, went to his house, and found all the original pieces that the guy took off from that car at the guy's house. 28 years later. Is that a miracle? And he brings me everything, and we put everything back into that car. And that's everything matching number, right up to the carburetor, air cleaner, valve covers, exhaust manifolds, everything. And if you look at it right now, there it is. And we built that, 5-6 years ago. But the car is only 1/3 painted. The rest of the paint is original. And that's another survivor. Pretty good, eh? There you go, another Mopar. One of the thousands of cars I've built. If we go back 43 years, wow. And now he's not just a client, he's also a good friend of ours. So he's owned that car since 1979. Man, this is a diehard guy, you know? Look at it. George, I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you. And he sure enjoys his drive.
All different cars, for all different dreams. But they all keep rolling down the road, thanks to Nick's Garage.